Pinocchio. Once there was a naughty kid called Pinocchio. He was dreaming to be transformed to a puppet, as the ones made by his father, the carpenter. One day, Pinocchio suddenly transformed to a puppet. He was happy and went to his father to say, I became a puppet, so I won't go to school again. Very surprised, his father replied, I don't know how it happened for you, but you will go to school for education. In his way to school, he found a puppet theater. So he entered to see the show, but the theater owner said, put this puppet in the store. Pinocchio cried and told, I am a man. I just wish to be a puppet to not go to school. The tender man left him. He left the theater to go to school. In his way, he found wily cat and fox that said, a puppet holding books, what will you do with? Go and sell the books. We have a surprise for you. We know a magic land in which you bury your money, and after 2 hours, you will find it readable. Pinocchio believed them. He sold his books, took the money, buried them in the land, and left them for a couple of hours. In this time, the cat and the fox stole the money. Pinocchio returned and discovered the theft of his money. He cried and said, I wish I transformed to a donkey. Suddenly, Pinocchio transformed to a donkey and he said, what happened? It's worth now. He tried to return to his home, but a man found him. The man said, this donkey seems to be alone. I'll take it to my house. In the way, Pinocchio tried to talk to the man, who became afraid and threw Pinocchio in the sea. In the sea, a fish approached to Pinocchio to eat him. He then said, oh, I wish I returned to a puppet again. He floated over the water and swam too fast to move away from the fish until he reached a lovely place. There he found a fairy who asked him, what happened to you? He lied and suddenly his nose becomes long. She added, every time you will lie, your nose will become longer. So he told his true story. He was regretful and would like to return a man to go to school again. In this time, Pinocchio awake and said happily, thanks God that it was just a dream, but it was useful. Now I will go to school.